It's July, and it's time for this month's, you guessed it, stay tuned. Hello there YouTube, and welcome to this month's Big, the Classic and the Indie, the triple review show where every month I give you, 3 movie reviews in one show, one being big, one being classic, the other being an indie film. So, without any further delay, let's get on with it, with the big first. So for the big movie review, I'm reviewing The Conjuring, the 2013 horror, directed by the great James Wan, starring Vera Farmiga and Patrick Wilson as the once real-life paranormal investigator couple, Ed and Lorraine Warren, also starring Ron Livingston and Lily Taylor, and this is based on the true events of the Perrin family, haunting, their family that have this evil presence in their house, and a lot of creepy shit gets real on that, so they bring in Ed and Lorraine Warren to try and banish the evil spirits and demons and what have you, So, yes, The Conjuring, my likes and dislikes on this film. There wasn't much for me to dislike. I think they had a few good jump scares, not enough to actually get me jumping, but enough to go, oh god, that was jumpy. Other things I like the scene where she's in the dark with a lighter, then those hands come out and just go like that. That first time made me jump, but now I don't really jump at it. I don't really jump at it all now, the second time round, because I see what is coming. So yeah. Also, I think James Wan did a great job directing this flick as well. He's directed quite a good handful of horrors. He gave us the first ever Saw movie. My dislikes on this, not a lot to dislike apart from the revealing of the evil one. The revealing of, like this is one of these horror films where they're trying, where it's a big build up to the big moment of reveal. And sometimes that can drive me a bit nuts and stuff. But all in all, I think Vera Farmiga and Patrick Wilson did great jobs portraying the couple, Ed and Lorraine, in this film. This is set in the 70s as well, as it's based on true events. So, yes, The Conjuring. It is an okay horror. Do I recommend this? Yes, it is an alright film. So, for my final thoughts, like I've just said, it's a good horror. It's watchable. I liked it. I thought the second one was slightly better, but that's just my personal opinion. So, yes, The Conjuring. So, my ratings for this one. I am going to give this a 4 out of 5. So, that's the big review for this month's show. Next, let's go to the classic. This month it is on The Mummy, the 1932 classic original, directed by Carl Frund or something. And I'm going to butcher that name, so I'm not going to try getting it right. Starring Boris Karloff, Zeta Johnson, David Manner, Edward Vance Ollen, and Arthur Bryan. So, just like the 1999 film, this is the mummy Imhotep, played by Boris Karloff, that is mummified and then comes back over thousands of years later to reunite with his lover Anuk-Saramun, which also we see in the 1999 film, but we're on about the 1932 film. So what did I like about this and dislike? Well, I like the makeup effects, I like Boris Karloff's performance, I like him in many things, like Frankenstein and that, he's great in all them films. I also liked, the story of how it was, and Boris Karloff, like, his performance in the film, that was all great. My dislikes, I would probably say that this film, despite it being a good film and that, there was its down points, such as I thought some of the middle act and that was a little boring, but it's a 70-minute film, and I very much enjoy it. I like the how Imhotep was all mummified at first, but then starts to look more human, and he wore a fez. Fezzes are cool. So yeah, I think Boris Karloff is good. He to me, he's he doesn't need to do much dialogue and stuff, because he just does great acting, just by being emotionless and creepy looking. He's probably, his big role is for being Frankenstein, but hey, he also did The Mummy. That's a big hit, I think. Yeah, so The Mummy. Let's get on with our rating, shall we, in this classic horror. And of course I'm giving The Mummy a 3.5 out of 5 for this one, because I thought it was okay, fairly decent. That's the thing with Universal Horror though, I think they did good for horror. So yes, that was the classic. Now to the third part of this show, the indie. Let's go. And finally, my indie pick is on Clown, the 2014 horror film. Written by Christopher D. Ford and John Watts, directed by John Watts, starring Andy Powers, Laura Allen and Peter Stormer. So, and it's produced by Eli Roth. So this started off as just a trailer for a short film. Just two geek friends, Christopher D. Ford and John Watts, that made this trailer for a horror film, and well, they credited Eli Roth as the producer. When he saw this trailer, he actually got in touch with them and asked if they were interested in making this a film. And what do you know? It paid off, because this film's like a big hit, I think. So yeah, it's this guy who's an estate agent. It's his son's birthday. He gets word that the clown that they got for his son's birthday cancelled last minute. And luckily, the guy, Kent, played by Andy Powers, finds a clown costume in a trunk in the property he's selling from the previous owner. The only thing is, when he puts it on, he can't take it off, and it is stuck on him. So, and then he finds out that it's the hair and skin of a demon, and he's slowly turning into this clown demon that must devour 6 kids, so his host can be free. So, what did I like about this film, and dislike? Well, first of all, I liked the originality in this film. This is probably the first decent clown film since Stephen King's It. I mean, it gives It a run for its money. And I think the horror clown trend is really getting back in, with the upcoming It film coming out this year. I liked how he slowly turned into this demon. It was sort of a mixture of David Cronenberg's The Fly meets Goosebumps' The Haunted Mask. and I thought that was great because he slowly turned into this evil clown monster. And there's a scene where they're like in a place like Chuck E. Cheese, and shit hits the fan when he's crawling around the play area, eating the children and stuff. Yeah, quite gruesome. And it also, I think, took risks because, such as killing off children characters, and also, the gore and the horror and all that stuff. It was just really entertaining and a great film for me, and I can't recommend this enough. So, anything else I need to add on this film? Well, apart from that, it's a great indie flick. So, my ratings, I'm giving Clown a 4.5 out of 5. Well, that has been the classic and the indie reviews. Guess the only thing left to do now is our shout-outs. And who are we shouting out this month? Well, let's see now. This month's shout-outs go to Boogeyman Ben, Marie Gifford, Horror in Me, and Horror Guru. So be sure to check out those 4 awesome YouTubers. Their links to their channels are down below in the description. Be sure to tell them that I sent you their way. And yeah, so that's been this month's the classic and the indie. Let me know which one is your favourite. And also, if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share with your friends. Don't forget to hit that big red subscribe button and that notification bell so you can stay notified every time a new video is uploaded to the channel. And yeah, is there anything more I need to add? Nope. I think that's pretty much it. All my social media links are down below in the description. So until next time, don't have nightmares.